Well, it's a constant battle when you're trying to figure out what's real and what's fake on the internet.
And now the Pentagon has a new warning about media manipulation.
Alex is here to tell us more about deep fake videos.
Yeah, these are kind of crazy. We live in an era of Photoshop and Auto-Tune, but this may go beyond entering into the realm of national security.
Anything at any point in time.
This looks like former President Barack Obama saying something he would likely say until
President Trump is a total and complete dip.
that caught some people off guard when we shared it with them.
First of all, what do you think about that? Had you seen this video before?
No, I haven't.
What if I told you that is not President Obama? That is it's called a deep fake video. They're not real.
I thought his face looked a little like a little more square.
And it would. This video is an example of what's called a deep fake, and it was made by manipulating an old presidential video and mixing it with the voice and facial movements of comedian and director Jordan Peele.
Do you think a normal person could look at that and think, oh my goodness, President Obama said that?
Absolutely.
Some involving Nicolas Cage may be pretty hilarious, but fear over misinformation is why the Pentagon is now working with some of the nation's top tech firms to red flag these videos with special software.
The dark red line at the bottom indicates that we've detected it as a deep fake.
Programmers at SRI International in California are on the job.
I'm concerned that some of the tools for making better and better deep fakes are being improved as we speak.
They're pretty sophisticated. I mean, people get confused about like cold calls with no face behind it.
Unless you were told to look for something different, I feel like it would be hard to tell.
It's a hurried effort with the 2020 elections looming and provides another reminder that in this digital era, nothing can be taken at face value because that face could be what's fooling you.
Someone like Jordan Peele.
There are those who would imagine that he would say something like that and wanting to have that be the truth.
But if you're just looking at it quickly on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or something, you're not going to pay any attention. I think it could easily fool people.
Well, according to those research firms, the goal would be to have videos uploaded to social media run through a software that could detect these deep fakes before they fake anyone out. For right now, though, the rule of thumb remains do your own research. And I know you like those Nicolas Cages.
Nick Cage, Julie Andrews. I'm sorry, I just had to break up, busted out laughing on that one.
Flawless.
Oh my God.
I know, but then it gets shared and shared and shared.
Yeah.
So
That's the
hopefully
issue.
they can. Alex thinks.
Thanks, Alex.